For more than a year now, across thousands of miles in all 50 states, tens of millions of Americans have made their voices heard. Today, I just want to add mine. I want to congratulate Hillary Clinton on making history as the presumptive Democratic nominee for President of the United States. Look, I know how hard this job can be. That's why I know Hillary will be so good at it. In fact, I don't think there's ever been someone so qualified to hold this office.
Clinton even suggested that Republican candidate John McCain was more ready to be commander-in-chief than Obama.
Lots of enthusiasm.
I think that I have a lifetime of experience that I will bring to the White House. I know Senator McCain has a lifetime of experience that he will bring to the White House. And Senator Obama has a speech he gave in 2002.
The unkindest cut of all, a comparison to George Bush.
We've seen the tragic result of having a president who had neither the experience nor the wisdom to manage our foreign policy and safeguard our national security.
It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. But there's a phone in the White House and it's ringing. Something's happening in the world. Your vote will decide who answers that call. Whether it's someone who already knows the world's leaders, knows the military, someone tested and ready to lead in a dangerous world. It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. Who do you want answering the phone?
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Well, you shouldn't have approved it. That is fear-mongering 101. Little kids sleeping at 3 a.m.? Come on! What are you, Republican? That's outrageous. It's 3 in the morning and your kids are about to die. Who do you want to pick up the phone? You want that inexperienced Barack Hussein Obama who's working with them anyway? Or do you want me to pick up? Again, I'm putting too much into it. Okay, she didn't go that far. But nonetheless, look, this is classic scare 'em, run on fear campaigning. It's not subtle. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. And Bill Kristol, last Sunday, Republican, top neoconservative in the country, on Fox News Channel, gave Hillary Clinton advice, said, hey, go with the politics of fear. Literally, quote, he said, go with the politics of fear. It works. Apparently, she's taken the neocons' advice, she's taken the Republican advice, taken the Fox News Channel advice, and gone on fear. And I think it's terrible. I mean, if I wasn't absolutely convinced to go with Obama before, I certainly am now. I mean, that's not the kind of Democrat I'm interested in having in office.
In fact, I don't think there's ever been someone so qualified to hold this office. And I say that as somebody who had to debate her more than 20 times.
And for their part, the Democratic National Committee is planning to hold 6 presidential debates starting this October in Nevada.
A new bombshell rocking Hillary Clinton's campaign as she tries to avoid more debates with her Democratic rivals. Turns out she was singing a different tune while scrambling to save her 2008 campaign.
This video shows that, remember, back in the 2008 campaign, Hillary Clinton was the one trying to take out the frontrunner, Barack Obama, by charging he was ducking debates, avoiding some questions. Now, of course, the script is flipped.
Both Democratic candidates were invited to a televised debate here in Wisconsin. Hillary Clinton has said yes. Barack Obama hasn't. Maybe he'd prefer to give speeches than have to answer questions. Like why Hillary Clinton has the only health care plan that covers every American.
There were more than 20 Democratic debates in 2007, 2008, but this election cycle, the DNC is limiting it to only 6, and if candidates participate in any other debates, they won't get to come to the 6 official DNC debates.
Are you satisfied with the way the Democratic debates have?
Not really. Look, at a time when so many people in our country are giving up on the political process, when turnout is so low, when public consciousness about government is not high, I would like to see us be debating all over this country. I'd like to see the DNC have more debates. I would like to see labor union groups. I would like to see environmental groups, women's groups, gay groups, different constituencies, host events, and have us debate. So I believe the more debates, the better.
You know, I mean, many of the people in the room, I'm not sure if it was most, but many of the people in the room are delegates. And this isn't just like, Bernie's crowd who wandered in through the door from the local college. This is so anyhow, here's a clip of what Debbie Wasserman Schultz had to put up with.
Trump was at it again. One of his supporters in the audience called President Obama a Muslim. My friends, what's more important, drawing a contrast with Republicans or arguing about debates? Let's focus on our mission and the task at hand. Enough is enough.
Debbie, respectfully, having debates is how you focus on your contrast, or is how you contrast with Republicans.
Very well, 1980, 1984, 1988, 1992, where some who had contested in the primaries, were determined to carry their case to the convention. Honestly, I just believe that this is the most important job in the world. It's the toughest job in the world. You should be willing to campaign for every vote. You should be willing to debate anytime, anywhere. There has been this urgency to end this. And, historically that makes no sense. So I find it a bit of a mystery.
You don't buy the party unity argument?
I don't, because, again, I've been around long enough. My husband did not wrap up the nomination in 1992 until he won the California primary somewhere in the middle of June, right? We all remember Bobby Kennedy was assassinated in June in California.
And I say that as somebody who had to debate her more than 20 times. Even after our own hard-fought campaign.
How does Hillary Clinton win the nomination? Well, Kathy, there was just an AP article posted that found how Senator Obama's support among hard-working Americans, white Americans, is weakening again, and how the whites in both states who had not completed college were supporting me, and in independence, I was running even with him and doing even better with Democratic-leaning independents. I have a much broader base to build a winning coalition on.
What does it say about Barack Obama that it takes two of you to beat him?
That's just debate too. Jesse Jackson won South Carolina twice in '84 and '88.
Story on Morning Edition this morning, which talked about how Philadelphia's black political leaders came out early in support of Senator Clinton, but several have switched. And one was quoted as saying the turning point for her was during the South Carolina primary when you referenced Jesse Jackson and what she interpreted as marginalizing Obama as the black candidate. Do you think that was a mistake, and would you do that again?
No, I think that they played the race card on me, and we now know.
Thank you.
Yesterday when you said that the Obama campaign was playing the race card on you.
When did I say that? And to whom did I say it?
On WHYY radio yesterday.
No. That's not what I said. You always follow me around and play these little games. And I'm not going to play your games today. This is the day about Election Day. Go back and see what the question was and what my answer was. You have mischaracterized it to get another cheap story to divert the American people from the real urgent issues before us. And I choose not to play your game today. Have a nice day.
This was to the Torrance Daily Breeze, one of the string of smaller newspapers in and around Los Angeles. If Obama was a white man, he would not be in this position. And if he was a woman of any color, he would not be in this position. He happens to be very lucky to be who he is, and the country is caught up in the concept.
Making change is not about what you believe. It's not about a speech you make. It is about working hard. I want to make change, but I've already made change. I will continue to make change. I'm not just running on a promise of change. I'm running on 35 years of change. I'm running on having taken on the drug companies and the health insurance companies, taking on the oil companies. So
Clinton took it up a decibel or two over the weekend, mocking what he calls the politics of hope.
let's get unified. The sky will open. The light will come down. Celestial choirs will be singing. And everyone will know we should do the right thing and the world will be perfect.
Even after our own hard-fought campaign, I want to congratulate Hillary Clinton on making history as the presumptive Democratic nominee for President of the United States.